Let us see. So, are we ready for the Eastern Front trip? Well, I'm going through a little checklist here. I'm checking if everything is okay with the vehicle. Do we have enough clothing? Is all our paperwork okay? Very important: camera gears, batteries, microphones, SD cards, all of that. It's ready. All our supplies that we need out there. Emergency gear, of course we need that. Navigation, research gear, very, very important. Project folders, yeah. Tools, miscellaneous, and so on and so on. Welcome to the History Hunter. It's finally happening. We are soon leaving for an incredible 2 weeks Eastern Front road trip, and it's made possible by all of you incredible people. But before we talk anymore, let me just show you a little teaser here.
Something here, and I brought my daughter over. I want her to take part of this. To me that really looks like, is it? Oh, it is. Look at that. That is that's a bayonet with the plastic, can you see it? The backlight handle. Maybe on that side, yeah, it's on both sides. So it's a very long, probably a K98. Here we go again, on top of a ridge or a small foxhole. Something that's quite special to find, at least for me. That looks like a Wehrmacht belt buckle. Yes, it is. Absolutely, yes, it is. It's in iron, so it's in very bad condition probably. But look at that. That is the Wehrmacht belt buckle. I know what it is already. Are you kidding me? Oh my God! What are you doing, you ridiculous son? You see what you found? That's the same as your sister found.
Oh yes, you just wait and see. This is going to be absolutely amazing. Before we continue, I'm going to talk a little bit about something that I've been wanting to tell you for a very long time. A lot of you kind people has helped us with donations, specifically for this Eastern Front road trip, and I'm actually going to make you historical. You're going to see a little bit more about that later. But we have the features of becoming a Patreon team member or donating on PayPal, but also a lot of you have used this special super thanks feature here, which has actually enabled us to do exactly what we're going to do, to go out 14 days and discover and share history with you. But first, I want to say a huge thank you to the following supporters here. I want to say thank you to Jim, James, Laura, Muttley, Donald, Gary, Barry, John, Cindy, Robert, Chris, Jim, Julie C, Skimmer, Larry, William, Anthony, William again, Ellen, I know your last letter should be M, sorry about that, Tim, Lori Lee, Don, Joe, Christopher, and David. And thank you, and you will be historical. What is that all about? Let me tell you exactly what that's all about.
Alright, what you're about to see now is pretty awesome. I'll help you. There's your second Panzerfaust. Yeah, careful, careful. And let's turn around. There's your third Panzerfaust. 1, 2, 3 Panzerfausts on the top of a hill where the German met the Red Army, and these things here has been here all since that time. That is pretty incredible.
This list I'm going to print out. Maybe there could be some more names.
And this list is coming with us on this road trip. So you have like 5-6 days more if you want to be part of that list. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to make sure that you will be historical. Every time we go out and we create a video from this road trip, you will be included and mentioned. And in that way, you will actually be historical by the fact that our videos are historical. They are about history, they're about sharing history, and it's also about letting people see what we experience. And when we go out and we experience what we do, finding history in the way that we are doing it, we actually take you along. And as long as the video will be out there, you will actually be part of that history. And in that way, you will be historical. So this is our way to give back to you, so you can actually see that you were actually the guy and girl who made it possible for us to go out and find and share history in a very special way.
I just can't believe the kindness towards our project here that you've given us and shown us. And we are going to work so hard that you're going to see so many very special things. We are going to stay out there for 14 days. We're going to see and find a lot of World War II history. We're going to visit battlefields. We're going to visit tank battlefields. We're going to visit forests and airfields and bunkers and trenches. We're going to bring you to some very, very special locations that you've never seen before. There are going to be a couple of surprises. I got a surprise eagle eyes out there. And one very, very cool thing is I presented this for the teachers at Eagle Eyes School, and they just said, how many days do you need them to take leave off? I was blown away because they feel that what Eagle Eyes is doing is so important for his personal development as becoming a young man and learning and all of that. So they actually gave us 4 days free leave so we can actually extend the trip. We're trying to tweak a little bit about the economics around so we can actually do all of the 14 days, because I wasn't expecting that. I was hoping that I could maybe get 1.5 day school leave from him, but when the teacher said of course he's going to take part in some of this, wow, 14 days. I worked very, very hard to make all of my work duties finished so I can actually take these days off, and it's only thanks to your incredible support that we have the possibility to do this. And as I said, that super thanks feature is so easy if you want to help us out, and we have room for more. And when I leave, I'll print out these names. There'll be 2 columns with bigger names, and you are gonna be historical for sure. We have so much stuff going on regarding the research. I have to be selective as well, because it's going to be like Let me use my bayonet. This is found by Eagle Eyes and myself. It's a Key 98 bayonet found at a German Luftwaffe position in the forest, and this is how it came out of the ground. And that is also something that we look forward to do, to find special pieces of the past. And you know exactly what we're going to do to that. We're going to do it this way.
Did you know that you can become a World War II History Hunter team member, and the artifacts here could be passed on to you in this manner and fashion here by creating beautiful World War II dioramas and displays? You can be the future keeper of something very, very special by the history and the history hunting that we share together. Check out the link in the video description. You can click that and you can become a Patreon team member if you want to. Different kind of perks with For Your Eyes Only videos, travel vlogs, restoration projects, all of that good stuff. And if you want to know more, check out the supporter videos in the beginning of each month. But now let's continue our little adventure.
Yep, and you're going to enjoy that. Nevertheless, we are going from location to location to location to location, and then we're going to take 1.5 days off just to break it up, and Eagle Eye is going to have some really, really interesting fun there. Then we're going to continue, and who knows what we'll bring back in the end. I hope it will be something that we can all be very proud of, that we shared together, and who knows what we'll be able to bring back with history that we can share with you.
I was quite surprised. He actually recognized this. This is what I found from an aircraft, and it's a double roll magazine. There's a plate for it. That's an amazing small find, actually. Should we clean it?
Yes.
Brush it a little bit so we can see a bit more what it is. That's quite a surprise. Look at that. Twin drum magazine cover.
On this journey, which is going to be a little bit different than the others that we've done, so we've seen lately, we're going to be very independent of everything around us. So we had to invest in some equipment. This is just symbolic to show you some of it. We have invested in more cameras. We have invested with the camera that you see I'm holding. We bought a lot of spare batteries. We have invested in one more of these, which is a power pack battery thing, which we can charge up computers and everything when you're out there on the run. We are trying to do a very special setup with Eagle Eyes. He's going to carry his own GoPro camera. This is a project that we're going to test out. So he's going to carry and go around with his own GoPro camera, and we're going to see if we can use 2 microphones at the same time. We bought this set here, was pretty expensive, but I think that would be a very special experience that we can share more of his perspective as well. We bought a lot of clothing and all kinds of things, and it's of course thanks to you that we can do that, and that is going to enable us to do so much more and being totally independent of having to go and find where to charge up the whatever out there. And with the dual microphone setup, I hope that will going to be something that will put a little twist onto the recordings that we're going to do. Eagle Eyes has also practiced a lot with this little guy here, and I hope that he's going to bring back some really, really cool footage from different locations that we're going to go to, because we have some surprises for you, because a lot of you have asked about something, and we're actually going to take you up on that and see if we can do some stories on that. Also, we upgraded to a better pad because we're going to use a lot of LiDAR images to get us around the terrain that we have to go to. So that's going to be very helpful, and in that way we can actually do a lot more on the run and don't have to sit down and find a specific area, all of that. Also, we upgraded to another SIM card, which can actually give us unlimited data when we're out there, and it's going to be absolutely needed, because 14 days out there on the Eastern Front, well, that's going to be a massive challenge.
Alright, I just picked up a signal that my daughter actually went by, and just did this, and I'm afraid to think I know what it is. Let's pull it out. Oh my god, look at that. It's actually another bayonet. Oh my God. What's going on here today?
Oh yes, we just can't wait to go out there and find and share history. Thank you to all of you, as I said specifically, all of you who have donated to this project. It is so appreciated. And of course, to all of you who watch and subscribe and comment, thank you, each and every one of you, because in that way you are helping us out. And a very easy way for you to help us out tremendously is just to do that. Watch the videos in full. If you skip, the YouTube algorithm isn't favorable for us. So if you watch every video in full, we get so much more ranking and we can show and share with even more. If you watch more of our videos in the same way, of course, you're helping us out. So thank you, all of you who comment kindly and support us by being a subscriber and all of that. Thank you, of course. It's our pleasure to share with all of you. And this road trip here, when we come back, oh, I can't wait to sit down and edit and do all of that. But it's going to be a lot of work. It's going to be a lot of work. Don't be mistaken on that. It's going to take a lot of effort. It's going to take, and when we get back, I think we are fully drained and we just want to have a couple of days off, and then it's going to be full power again. So in the meantime, while we're gone, you're actually going to see some very interesting material. Got these two hound dogs leading the way. We're going to find the opening of Regelbau 622, and look at the insane terrain here. It is crazy. They just casted that into the mountainside, and a little entrance area, and it looks pretty cool. And all of these are built in the same manner. Oh my goodness, this place is untouched. I have read about some experimental kind of work going on here, and you're going to enjoy that. But also one thing, the supporter video, which we release every month in the beginning of each month, because of this trip here, we're not going to be back before 10th or 11th, 12th of April. So we're not going to be able to create that supporter video in the beginning of the month. So it will be more like in the middle of the month, just for all of you, you know that. And that's just the way it has to be, because I cannot create it before we leave. I don't have enough time for that because I have so much to do. But it will for surely be made in April, or maybe even we'll just make one in the end of April and make something special out of that. So I'm not 100% sure, but our focus now is to make everything perfect, ready for this Eastern Front road trip. And also we're going to share some For Your Eyes Only videos and travel vlogs and stuff on the Patreon thing. So you can find links in the video for that here where it says show more. So all our Patreon team members, they have the benefits and the perks of some special things going on behind the scenes there. So if you want to become a Patreon team member, feel free to do so. All right, enough from me. As I said, you have to about 5-6 days from now. If you want to be a part of this and be historical, use the super thanks feature here. That's the easiest way. And in that way, you can make sure that you will have a place in our history in the making out there on the Eastern Front. And as I said, I will bring this with me every day of the journey, and you will be included for sure. So thank you everybody, stay safe, and I will meet you out there on the Eastern Front.